What's up?
Trying to get you to eat something.
How's it, peoples? Welcome. M.A.D scientist here from Boksburg North. Coil Customs. At your service. I'm your resident M.A.D scientist, Mr. Farid. Coming to you from M.A.D Coil Customs in the East End. This guy's been standing a while. There's a big issue here. Oh, it's not him. Not him. It's not him. How much for XTC 12? XTC 12, I don't have XTC 12s. Guys, the subs I'm selling is what I advertised. That's what I got for sale. If it's not on the advertising, then I don't have it. Mr. Dion, how's it, brother man? These were also left by a customer. And I figure since there's two of them, instead of fixing and selling, I'm gonna see if I can't open this guy up and no surrounds at the moment. Unless you guys pre-order. Cone with surround is $650. That's the price I'm paying from China with delivery costs. Woo. Here's the thing now. Oh. Nothing. This don't wanna budge. This is a problem. This is a problem. Like, you know. How's it, guys? Welcome. I'm located in Boksburg North in the East Rand. Well, this is what I'm stuck with. As you can see, the guy who was playing with this woofer had a lot of fun, and the coil actually melted, as you can see. How's it, Riaz? Walaikum salam. Yes, brother man. I do speaker repairs. This one here, however, I'm gonna have to cut out because I cannot, nothing I can do here is going to help. I'm in Boksburg North in the East Rand.
Oh, you have to go in the drive.
Surrounds at the moment, nothing, guy. Like I was just telling the guys now, unless the owners start can do pre-orders, then I can do the ordering. Other than that, I can't because it's too much. Too much. Uh, 12 is 650, and yeah, the spiders, everything is messed up here. $12 is 650. Cone with the surround, brand new cone with surround. No, won't be the Targa Mamba surrounds. The surrounds look more like where's those ones? The cones and surrounds are like this. That's what the cone and surrounds look like. For the 12s, the 15s look the same as well. Those, unfortunately, is already, it's for somebody else. Yeah, 650 for 12-inch, but like I said, at the moment I don't have any. I'll have to order from China, but as it stands at the moment, I can't just order one, because then the import is gonna kill your person. So I need to order a couple.
The next house has to have 2 bathrooms.
Huh?
The next house has to have 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, as you can see, I'd like to show you guys what that's what that looks like. The coil is still in there. I'm gonna have to somehow get it loose. It's gonna be a nice job. That's why I said I'm kind of tonight's live is gonna be a lot of fun, I would say, because I'm gonna have to chop the shit out of this thing. You see this, babe? Fuck. Can I get another packet there, please? Okay, don't move, don't move. 15 is up. I have a targa CBR. One wireless coil is dead. The other is not playing. CBR 15 is. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I've got a CBR here. CBR, yeah. Thanks, love. CBR is 950 to recoil. There was no other way to get this thing out. But as you guys can see, the coil is completely gone. Completely gone. I don't know how far this is gonna allow me to go. I'm gonna just try and get the most out of it. Ah, there we go. That's about as far as it goes. Yeah, well, we have to do both coils. I can't just recoil the one. It'll need a full recoil. It'll be 950. Ooh.
gave her medicine now. So hopefully she also sleeps.
Hmm?
I gave her some medicine, so hopefully she sleeps. Because since the time, she's like, my body is hurting, my body is hurting.
Mm.
Of nog beter, dan moet 'n flatlet in die yard wees waar hulle kan gaan intrek.
Hmm?
Of nog beter, dan moet 'n flatlet in die yard wees waar hulle kan gaan bly.
Ja. Like jy gesê het, daai netjie sement jy toe.
So wat?
Daai jy sement hom toe. Met 'n ketel en 'n one plate stove. Hy's fine. Die ander enetjie bou jy 'n kamer saam met 'n bed en 'n bad en 'n toilet. En hy's fine. Microwave en noodles. Uitgesort.
He's not eaten noodles in how long?
Hmm. That's some prime what they call it, aluminium right there. You're gonna have to go choppy all around here now. And it's difficult because my screwdriver is metal and this thing is aluminium, so the screwdriver is magnetic. Ah. Come on now. Ah! Viewers. There we go. Run. Alup, 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 alup. Alright. That needs recording. 15-inch yellow cones will be $8.50 each, my guy. Nope. Nope. I'm in Boxburg North in the East End. Yeah. don't want to, but it seems like I'm going to have to. I'm gonna have to take the basket off. I'm gonna have to remove the top plate. Woo. I'm gonna have to remove the top plate. How's it eaten? 15-inch Venom is $8.50. Stuka, how's it, man? Turnaround time is between 5 to 7 days. Depends on how busy I am also. But usually it's about 5 to 7 days. Because we gotta strip it, clean, all of this stuff. Look, if it's like this here, let me just show you guys. If your speaker comes in and this is what it looks like, where the coil is actually part of the center pole, and I gotta chop all this out. Yeah, time frame is whatever, whenever. Now I'm even bleeding. I got fucking stabbed somewhere anyways. But yeah, if it's not this badly damaged, then where is it now? If it's not this badly damaged, then 5 to 7 days. If it's like that, you choose a day and we'll both be surprised. This is gonna be a little bit of a nightmare, but like I said, I think the best course of action for me would be to take the top plate off. So where's my, I'm gonna have to blowtorch the shit out of this now. Oh no, that's heat gun him. It'll help also with everything else. Oh, cuck. How's it, Eloy? Replace the magnet with what? Where are you gonna get another magnet like this? This is a targa comp. What comp is this? Yeah, just a targa comp. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vacuum that shit out there. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get that out. I'm gonna definitely have to vacuum that out. There ain't no way I'll be able to get that out. And I can't now just gooi anything here because it's gonna dirty the whole everything here. Before I start trying to open up the basket and top plate and all that things. might as well dollar it. Okay. This back. Alright. Now that's done. Now we're gonna have to try and open up this thing here. Where the hell is the other one? It has to be this guy. kommst du da? Mohammed, tausend, man. How's it, man? Hey, very long time, brother, man. How's Durban still treating you that side? How's the taste still vying? It's still loud at least. You must at least put one kabuki there or an 8-inch, you know. At least it's a something, you know, that never fails. While you're busy with the big thing, you can have a small big thing. Hey, nice frequency. Aye. Super bass mono amp. Yeah, but what size? If it's a 3K, it should be more than enough. If you got the 5K, it's a bit overkill, but at least it gives you headroom when you're doing the tuning. 3K is more than enough to run that thing full. We've come a long way from the Egyptian, eh? Yeah, that's more than enough, man. More than enough. You're gonna have enough headroom on that amplifier. You won't even have to turn that thing up to make that sub jump. How's it, Tom? Yes. I don't fix them, I replace them. But yeah, pigtail is not an issue. I've learned my lesson touching these things. One basket removed. Whew. Away. There we go. That's a little bit not easier, but simpler to work with. How much for a single python? Nati, you don't have to come here to learn. Just go watch my YouTube channel, videos on there. You can learn from there. Turn. 15-inch 1000 RMS with 2 km. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, so that's not gonna be that easy. I think I need to just dig this shit out from there. But with the thing not being here, it might make it a lot easier to be able to get to all of this shit. Where are you now? Let me just get my torch. Yeah. Where are you now? I'm still a screwdriver. Let's the screw drive. Yeah. Perfect. Where's Mr. Screwdriver now? Hi, man. With the boot, it'll fit, but someone said I need a new. Yeah, look, if you're using factory head units, they're not always, the output isn't always amazing. You might find that with the factory head unit, it doesn't sound as good as you'd like it to be. You know, so I'd like to thank Mr. EXO Control for teaching me this trick. I don't know how far I would have come if I didn't know about this style. think for the purposes of this, we need to do that. Star Sound 3200.1. That's a baby woofer, a baby amp that can't really run much on that amplifier, eh? Nah, you just need, yeah, don't stress with that, bruh. You just need to make sure that it's tuned right way. Like I said, because it's a big amplifier, you don't need to set it so high at all. There's enough headroom on that amplifier for you to play it at even at like 2 ohms. How's it, Brian? Well, I'm trying to get wire out from this very broken, very broken speaker. Give you so the coil basically melted onto the center pole. The coil is melted to the center pole, and now I gotta take it out, but it's proving to be a little bit more troublesome than I initially predicted it to be, but I am making progress, however slow it may be. You know, like how they say, progress is progress, no matter how little it is. Mel, you know, when you do this long enough, you just... Nah, you'll never get to this level, bruh. This is taxi level, this. You guys are still amateurs. The things the taxis do, they're years ahead. Yeah. No, it's just a normal comp. A normal targa comp. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of this off here. How's it, peoples? Ah, now we're moving. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. With the Sipo, with the Jingela, what's happening? Okay, now we need our fishing gear. Where's our fishing rod? Away with our fishing rod. Now we got our fishing rod. We gooi dat so in the back. And then we can see where the yeah, there's actually still a lot inside there, man. I think that's it. I think that's it. It's a targa comp. Sorry, it was a targa comp. I don't think we can call it that anymore. Damn. Yeah, that's what's left of the former. I think you guys can see all of this. All of this aluminium is just melting. Yeah, so oh damn, it sounds like thunder. Oh. Where are you now, Mister? Ah, there we are. Yes.
I'm scared of the thunder.
You scared of the thunder?
Mm-hmm.
See.
Every time you do that, my ears hurts.
Your ears hurt.
Yeah, when you do that. Because
Sorry,
that
man.
thing is really glossy.
Hmm.
That thing is really papery. And so, why it look so white at the top?
What? That is epoxy.
Boxy.
Epoxy.
Oh.
Oh, you here again? You asking me things? You're gonna ban me just now and say child labor.
I'm scared of the thunder because it's loud and scary.
It's loud and scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thunder, go away. Don't trouble my baby girl.
But it doesn't care because it wants to stay here. Because it means it's gonna rain.
Look there. Look there. Look at the Oma. Yeah, Oma know I'm live. That's why she's quiet even. She don't even want to talk.
Daddy, why do you put your phone on and it shows us?
It shows us. Yeah, you're on the phone also. What happened there?
It hurt when I was scratching it too hard.
Okay, sorry.
Because that red thing on this finger, it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It was here. Oh, here.
Okay, Daddy, just finish here quickly, then I'll come and sit with you in the room, okay? Go lay there on the bed on my side, next to Mama, okay? When I'm done here, I'll come lay next to you. All right?
Look, Daddy, I can go like this.
Yeah, you must watch nicely there.
Yeah, because this thing looks like a rectangle and narrow.
Mr. Sipo, I'm in the same place, just slightly around the corner down the road. I'm in Boxburg, yes. No, there's small pieces here. Okay. There is small pieces.
Did you say she must come lie in our bed? Huh? Did you say she must come lie in our bed?
Yes, then on my side. She must come lay on the bed by my side,
She
because
came
then
to you and thought, I'm like, just lie on your bed, cover your face. No, and then she came here. So you can tell her to lie on our side of the bed. Come.
Wait, I have to keep this today. Exactly. Look, the thing.
Peggy, thank you.
It was by my area where I play. I found it in the middle of my play area where I buy toys.
Okay.
Come, Jamila.
Alright, no problem. Let me do this. It looks like it needs a blow job instead of a sucking job. I don't know why I thought my hand is so fucking strong. Oh, you bastard. And yeah, I think my grip strength is so strong now. I don't know if that O down there is actually melted down onto the part or not. Okay, hold on. You come out, let's go there in with you. Because there's a piece down there. No, it's not melted. It's loose. So let's move him through here. It worked. Yeah, it doesn't look like new debris on the floor. Let's check here. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it looks like a fat ass piece, that man. How the hell am I gonna get that piece out? Oh, okay. Ah, I hope I can get it. Ah, okay. So we're gonna have to just do it the old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way it is done. I don't know if that worked or not. It could be this piece. I don't know. Nope, it's still there. Well, we're going to have to do the other one then. This is the other way. Okie dokie. Can't even get in there. Can't get in there. Damn it. How are we gonna get this bliksem out? Well, it's time for the mechanic. What's the mechanic, you may ask? The mechanic is we need to get under the hood. Oh. There we go. I see you. Okay. This is what I mean by mechanic, and you need to go under the hood. Where are you? Let's put right here. Where are you now? I heard you falling, bruh. Where's that thing now, man? I heard it fall. Oh, there he is. That is what was stuck inside. So now it's out, and there's the other piece. Oh, okay. A whole bunch of aluminium pieces just laying all over. Now let's turn them around again and we do another inspection. Yes. Okay. I told the thunder to stop. You see, he stopped. He never came back. No, I told the thunder he must stop and he went away, isn't it? He never came back.
But he doesn't have a mouth.
Huh?
He doesn't have a mouth.
He doesn't have
A mouth.
a mouth. He don't need a mouth. He just needs to listen to me when I talk. And he listened. He's no longer here troubling you. Okay. We're good to go. All right. I'm sure you guys must be wondering why I'm paying so much attention to this. Well, I'll show you in a bit. Hold on, before we go any further, I just need to double check something here. Where is it now? Did I move it? Well, they're all in there. If I'm not mistaken, it's over that side. Okay. I'll be back now in a moment. Nope. Sorry. It are raining. So therefore, I shall not be going outside now to go and get wet. No sir, I shan't be doing that. Instead, we're gonna strip this one. And those of you who know will know what's going on, or will at least suspect what's going on here. Yaku, thoughts on the Mamba. It's a decent woofer, bruh. But the reason the guys buy it is for the surround, and I feel that that's a very silly reason to buy a speaker for. Walaikum salam. But a lot of the guys are buying the Mambas because of the surrounds and how big the surround is. The basket is slightly better than, not better, sorry, let me rephrase, use the correct wording. It's slightly deeper than the Venoms. Maybe 2000 RMS on a burp. I don't think continuous music player. But then again, you know, with the right conditions, I think it's possible. Because a lot of times, man, it's just the box and amplifier settings and stuff that basically throws a person off. How's it, Ezra? How's it, Yumi? No, bruh. I don't buy broken speakers. Speaker's broken. What am I gonna do with it? I must pay you for something that's not working. Don't do that. That's the reason why I'm selling that other 615s, is because Owens brought the woofers in and made me repair it, and then they decided now they don't want to pay for the repairs, so now I'm selling their subs to pay for the repairs. $350 for coil replacement. Where you got that price from, brother man? I'm based in Boksburg North in the East Rand. I don't know where you got $350 from. What subwoofer for a bakkie? Depends on the space you got in your bakkie, where you're gonna mount the speaker, all of that. And then the box. The box design depends on the music you're listening to. Yeah, so you kind of press for space, so I won't even suggest going for a 12. I'll say go for a 10-inch, maybe even 2/8, because the cabin is so small. Or better yet, let me ask this question. Are you putting sound in the bakkie for you to listen to the sound, or you want the neighborhood to listen to the sound? Yeah, I'd rather go 8s. Because with the 8s at least you know they're gonna be okay with the space that you have. You can get a decent box built for them to play in. It's not gonna be too hectic, you understand? But now if you go for what's this? 10s, then the box becomes a little bit of an issue. And then even worse if you go 12s. There's not that much space that you can play with 12s. There has been guys who's done it and guys do it, but I'm not a fan of it. So me personally, I'd rather go with 2 8s, or if you wanna really get psycho, you can go with 4 8s. Then you can appease a bit of the neighbors. Yeah, 8s are more than enough to do that, bruh. To be honest with you. And pro mids are loud enough to balance the bass that 2 8s will give you. Like I said, your box is gonna be key there. With a right box, you'll be able to get away with. Like I said, if you're gonna be blomming outside, yeah, you're not parking the car across the road and then you're sitting 10 streets away. You're blomming next to the car, or at least a couple of meters away from the car. So 8s are your best bet, I would say. 2 8s, if you wanna go, like I said, if you wanna go a little bit more crazy, you can go another 8 in there, run 3 8s. Get hold of what's this, Dr. Enclosure here on TikTok. Look for Dr. Enclosure and then just have a chat with him. I'm sure he can tell us something for you. SS Audio is closed down, so can't even recommend them anymore. They did some nice boxes, but Dr. Enclosure is still here. Yeah, but yes, SS Audio was in Cape Town. I think Dr. Enclosure is also in Cape Town. If they can't build you the box, at least they can give you the specs on how to build it. And when you get the specs, you just take it to the builder's warehouse, wherever you're getting the wood from. Give them the specs, they'll cut it for you, and then it's basically putting a puzzle together. It's not that hard to build, bruh. It really isn't that hard to build, but as long as you have the measurements on and a picture on what the box should look like when you're building it, which, like I said, Dr. Enclosure will be able to help you with that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think he's also in Cape Town. If not, he can at least help you with the design for the box. But like I said, you're gonna have to decide what you wanna go for. 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s. I would recommend not going bigger than 10s. If you wanna go bigger than an 8, I'd say go for maybe 2 10s because of the space. Tyreek, I have no idea what the RMS is on these woofers. It just says 18,000 watts. I don't know what's the RMS. Targa comps. Yeah, Dr. Enclosure is here. You can just give that brother man a little bit of a conversation there, Dr. Enclosure. He's got a bantam bucky and he wants to have he wants some lekker bass with his Targa Pro mids to go with that. I was suggesting, because it's a bantam bucky and he doesn't have a lot of space, maybe go for like 8-inch, yeah, 8s, maybe 2 8s or 3 8s. That should be more than enough bass for him. but he's gonna definitely need to get a box designed. He's in Cape Town, Dr. Enclosure. So I don't know what area you're in actually. What area are you in? What's the difference between the Legend and the Targa Tricks? How's it, man? I'm not selling, I'm busy fixing. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's most likely the magnets aren't the same. The surrounds aren't definitely not the same. The Targa Tricks I had, hey man, now you're taking me back, eh? Assassin is a 3.5-inch coil. I think the Tricks is a 3.5 as well. The Assassin has one stack less spiders. The Targa Tricks has a triple stack spider, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's I think at the end of the day it's just looks, man, you know. And then price also big factor to consider when you comparing them. But in terms of the woofer itself and build quality and all of that, nah, not really that much, eh? Yeah, I need to check that Mamba, what is wrong with him? Why is he not reading on boat? Maxwell, strong sub. I don't sell subs, Maxwell. The only ones I got for sale is 2 Targa 15-inch Venom, 850 each, and I got 4 Power Base XL 15-inch, also 850 each. No, I've seen Legends playing 26 Hertz, but a buddy of mine's got a Targa Tricks. Well, he's got 2 vehicles. He's got one with a single 15-inch Targa Tricks, and he's got one with where he's got 2 15-inch Targa Tricks. The single one is more for like R&B and stuff. He does play some lows, but the dual 15s, yeah, that thing plays I've got a version of Eminem's Venom. Was rebased by Got 160. That thing goes down to 10 Hertz. Now them Tricks, they take it, bruh. They take it, the entire song at full tilt. But the Assassins, you start smelling some glue. So I don't know if that's a drawback of the speaker itself, but no, it is. It's the drawback of the speaker. According to the spec sheet on the Assassins, I think their FS is roughly 33 hertz, and I think the tricks is a little bit lower. I think it's 29. I can be corrected, guys. Please don't hold me to that, but I'm trying to remember. It's been I think a year and a half, maybe even 2 years since I've worked on any of those speakers. Yes, the Legends, not Assassin, sorry. Hey man, there's so many bloody well things here. Hey, it's hard to keep track sometimes of these things. Legends, Assassins, Super Novas, Turbo Tricks. Yeah, the Legends look a lot more like the Tricks, and I think even in height wise, they almost the same height, but I don't know, man. I think for me it would be more. It will come down to price for me. But then again, I don't even think I'd go that route, eh? Because I think majority of the time when you're buying that type of setup, it's more for a wow factor. I don't have. I can't talk about buying new subs nowadays. So the red arrows 15 is 850, boss. 15 inches 850 for recoil. I'm in Boksburg North in the East Rand, eh? Still not open. I thought I opened it. Yeah, this one is a doozy. Whew. Yeah. So beautiful. Oh, I love you long time. Love you long time. It's so beautiful. Ah, even this one here looks like he's melted. Woo. Yeah, man. I just saw at a party. This guy at a party with his woofers, man. Come on, big dog. Fatom no. Fatom Davi. Fatom no. Woo. I'm just hearing krr 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 here. Crispy carrots, crunch crunch crunch. Yo. Why does one also feel now all of a sudden it feels like he's stuck? In his epic glory, this one also. Mr. Shady. Yes, my brother. Targa, the venom black ones are good. The black ones are good, the orange ones are good. Just make sure that you're spending good money on good speakers. Don't shortchange on the box. Get the box made properly. When you get the box made, make sure you tell the people what music you listen to, so they can build the box or tune the box or give you the specs for the right box. Because the last thing you want is to spend good money on equipment like that, and then it ends up going bad for you because the box is not right for the music that you listen to. Socialize. How's it, German boy? Man, no man, don't start now that shit again. How's it, German boy? From me to Cape Town. I don't know, eh? Depends on what you're selling. Which one of the subs? One of the Venoms. I'll have to get it weighed. Check my WhatsApp number, send me your address on WhatsApp. And when I bypass courier guy again, I'll get it weighed and I'll ask them what's the price to courier to that address. Yeah. The storms, not always, man, just now and then. And it's not always the same thing, it's always different, so all depends on what's left here. Sorry about that, just had to go get some mineral. go. Triple stack, low pass. Once I'll check more. Let's just look inside here to make sure that so he's not hiding anything inside. No, he's sharp. That's good to know. Alright. Both the 15s are stripped and ready for I'm converting those 15s into 18s tomorrow. Well, one of them, and then I'll go and test it in the car somewhere. Not tomorrow, but we're gonna fit the 18 on here and then I'll get it tested in the car. Tomorrow is tomorrow is Wednesday. On Thursday I'll have it fitted in the car and I can have it tested to see how it's gonna work. Yeah. If only the other one was like this. That took a lot of time. We were sitting at 8:42. Yeah, no, that was 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Just over 2 hours. Okay, that's gonna be me for the evening. Thanks for joining the live. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow for the stripping of one of the 18s so that we can convert it to a dual 4 and then fit that in here. And then I've got to do, well, we're gonna fit that in here and then fit this into the car. Once it's sorted, take the one that's in the car at the moment out, and then we're going to, depending on how this sounds though, but either way, take the one that's in the car out, strip him down and fit him onto the other magnet, also dual 4, because currently it's dual 2s, make it dual 4, and then stock for what, my guy? Stock of what? Yeah, look, if it's 12s, it'll be 650. If it's 15s, it's 850. Like I said, I own, if I do have woofers that come in and that recoil was done and the customer decided not to come and pick it up for whatever reason, or they blue tick me, or they run away, or whatever the case may be, and well, after I send you enough reminders and you decide to ignore me all the time, then I got no other option but to sell the woofers, but I sell it only for the price that I did the repairs. It's not my woofers to sell. I'm selling it for the repair cost. Somebody needs to pay for the repair, and if the customer refuses to answer my calls or even acknowledge my calls, yeah, then I'm just selling it for the repairs, because I don't see the point. I just want the money that's owed to me. I don't need to make extra profits in what. Just pay me for what I did. So I'd say majority of the time it's a recoil. Sometimes it's a recoil and a tensile wire. Then obviously the price will be more because I did tensile wires as well. And then again, you can go onto my YouTube channel and go see all of the repair work of that said speaker that's for sale now. You can go and see what it looked like when it came in, and you can have a look at what it looks like afterwards. And I do testing of the woofers as well, so there's video of that as well. So yeah, but that's it for the evening. I think I need to go lay next to my babas now, if she's not asleep yet. She's probably still waiting for me. But yeah, 218s. Sharp. I will see you guys in the future tomorrow. Until then, flat, my story is 8.